Alright, how's everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys and gals. And today, what I have for everyone is my full review of the Raigen Fast Wireless Charger, okay? Now, typically how my review process works, maybe you're new to the channel, maybe you're returning, but typically how my review process works is I shoot my unboxing and first impressions video, and once I feel like I got a handle on everything I want to talk about and cover with you guys and gals, then it's full review time. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into this full review. Now, starting off, the first thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals is the overall build quality and design of the wireless charger itself. And I got both of them here so you can see the difference in color. Now, this is the charcoal black, and then this is the light gray, just so you can see the differences in color. Now, I have this one plugged out so I can explain a few things, and I do have this one plugged in, and y'all can see just how far that cable runs. But there you go, so you're getting a general idea. But talking about the overall build quality and design of this, I have to say I really do like this. I like the overall materials that Raigen decided to go with. So we have our suede plastic materials here, and we have our aluminum on the bottom. So really nice stuff. And we do have a nice integrated cable with just enough cabling. Alright, so in terms of the overall build quality and design, I have to say they've done a great job. And if there's one thing that I have to say I don't like about the overall design aspects of the charger, is the fact that we have an integrated cable, and that kind of makes it difficult. If this cable is not long enough, or if I need a little bit longer cable, I'm kind of stuck. Okay, so it would have been nice, in my opinion, if they just included a longer cable or just made it so it's not all integrated. But I can see the convenience in having an integrated cable, because that's less stuff that you have to worry about. But overall, I really do like the overall build quality and design. So top-notch marks in those categories for me, Raigen. Y'all did a great job. Now, the next thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals is the overall core features that this wireless charger provides. Now, I did a more in-depth look at this in my unboxing and first impressions, so anything that I don't talk about in this video, I would have briefly touched on in the unboxing and first impressions, so feel free to check that out. I'll leave that linked up down below in the video description if y'all want to go through and check that out. But talking about the core features that this wireless charger implements, number one, it supports all of the wireless charging standards. So you have your 5-watt standard Qi charging. So any device that does not support fast wireless charging, but it supports the Qi wireless charging standard, will work with this wireless charger. Then you have your 7.5 watt wireless charging, which means that it's iOS device capable. So that means that it's compatible with iPhones, iPhone 8 and up will work with this wireless charger. And then if you have a fast wireless charging capable device, like a Galaxy device or an LG device or something along those lines, any device that supports fast wireless charging will work on this. Alright, and for a little bit later on, we get to talking about the charge times and standards. I actually used a Samsung Galaxy S6 Active and a Samsung Galaxy S8 to test these wireless chargers. So when we get into the charging times, those are the results you guys and gals will see on the screen. But other than that, some other core features that this bad boy implements: it has overcharge protection, it has surge protection, and it has foreign object protection. Okay, so if it detects that there's an object on here that's going to interfere with the charging, this light will flash. And check out your user manual for the indicated flashers here. Okay, so that's one thing to keep in mind. And this wireless charger will also work with devices in or out of cases, as long as the cases are not thicker than 8 millimeters. It should work, so you shouldn't have any problems there. So that's really nice. So I believe that about covers the overall core features. Now let's get into the charge times with this wireless charger. Now, I found that in my particular testing, which I did from 1% to 100, 10% to 100, 15% to 100, and 20% to 100, and I did it in two ways. I tested it with all of my data syncing to my devices, and I tested it with my devices charging in airplane mode. Okay, with my particular testing, I found that on average it took anywhere from about a little bit over 4 hours to reach a full charge, or as little as 2 hours and 50 minutes to reach a full charge. So on average it took anywhere from about 2 hours and 50 minutes to just over 4 hours to reach a full charge. Okay, and keep in mind that's just my particular results, and everybody's results may vary because we all use our devices differently. So everybody's results may vary. We don't all put our devices on the charger at the same percentage, so on and so forth. And one thing that you want to keep in mind with that is the overall charging rate that your device supports, okay? The overall battery capacity that's in your device, the overall display that you're running on your device, and what data you have syncing, so on and so forth. Because if you're using the display while it's charging, that will affect the charging speeds. Okay, so those are just a few factors I want y'all to keep in mind. Alright, but in terms of charging, those are my particular results, and overall I have to say, in terms of charging speeds, this is a really good wireless charger. So again, great job in that category, Raigen. Y'all did a great job. Now, moving on, the next thing I want to briefly talk about is I want to sum up some of the positives and the negatives of this fast wireless charger. Then we're going to talk about the price, and I'm going to give y'all my overall thoughts and a recommendation or two. So starting off, let's sum up these positives first. Positive number one, this bad boy has a really good overall build quality and design. It has a nice solid feature set built in here. Okay, and I have to say the fact that the cable is integrated makes it super convenient. So that's really nice. And probably one of the biggest positives here is that Raigen went ahead and included everything that you would need to start using the product out of the box. So they have the device with the integrated cable, and they did also include a quick charge 3.0 charging brick. So really good stuff, and this should mean that you should get the absolute fastest charging speeds. So really great positive there. Again, good stuff in that aspect. Alright, so I believe that about does it for the overall positives. Oh, and one of the other ones is you can charge your devices in landscape orientation. It will charge. So maybe if you want to charge your device and watch a movie at the same time, you can do that. Or you can charge your devices in portrait mode orientation. So maybe you have a device with an always on display. Sadly, the S6 Active doesn't have an always on display, but maybe you have a device with an always on display and you want to set this up on something like your nightstand, so you kind of turn your device into a bedside clock. Or you want to have a wireless charger at work, but you still want to be able to see your notifications while you're working, so you can have this set up off to the side and still have access to your notifications, so on and so forth. Or maybe you want to take like a video call. You can still charge your device and still take a video call or a regular phone call and not have to worry about running out of juice while you're on the call. So really good positives there, and I do like the fact that Raigen implemented the ability to charge your devices in either orientation. So good stuff when we talk about the positives. Now let's dive into some negatives here. Negative number one, and I've already touched on it, the fact that the cable is integrated, which means you're pretty much stuck with the length of cable that they give you out of the box, and there's no way to upgrade it. Okay? Negative number two, and this kind of links in with negative number one, is the fact that the cable is not too long. Okay, like I showed you, it's long, and it's long enough for you to just barely run it, but maybe you want a little bit longer cable because you want some better cable management, then you may have to look elsewhere in that aspect. Okay, and negative number three, and this one is kind of smaller, but the stand here or wireless charger is not adjustable. So yes, you can use your device and charge in the different orientations, but maybe you're watching a device and you feel like this angle doesn't give you the best viewing angle. It would have been nice to have the wireless charger be adjustable, so that is a negative there as well. All right, so that pretty much does it for the positives and the negatives. Now let's briefly talk about the price, and I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my final thoughts and an overall recommendation or two. Now, as I said in the unboxing and first impressions video, these products actually came in free of charge from Raigen, and all they asked is that I gave my 100% unbiased opinion and honest feedback. And I really do appreciate it when companies reach out to us smaller content creators and give us the opportunity to review their products without hindering our opinions in any way. To me, when companies do that, that means that they really do have faith in their products and they have no problems letting their products speak for themselves. So again, I want to thank Raigen for this opportunity, and you guys keep up the great work. So that's one thing that I want to throw out there. So I did not actually pay for this. That being said, I did a bunch of research and I checked out a bunch of different sites. I checked out spots like Amazon and eBay, and I was able to find this wireless charger for at most $20. So that's a really good price in my opinion. So that being said, at the end of the day, can I recommend that you guys and gals pick up this wireless charger if you're in the market for one? I would have to say yes. I feel like the overall package that Raigen is offering greatly outweighs some of the more inexpensive options. I really do like the look that they decided to go with and the overall feature set that they decided to pack in. And probably the biggest thing that made this an overall recommendation for me is that this wireless charger does not overheat even with extended use. Now, I've tested out a bunch of wireless chargers, and one of the things that I can't stand is when a wireless charger works perfectly fine and then it starts to overheat and then you can't use it for a little bit. So I was very pleasantly surprised to see that this wireless charger doesn't overheat and I could pretty much use it continuously without problems. And that was really surprising considering I don't see any type of fan grills. I don't see any type of ventilation. So they did a great job. And I really don't see how they handled the heat dissipation, but this doesn't even warm up while in use. So that is what overall made this product a overall recommendation for me. All right. So that pretty much does it for this full review, guys and gals. Again, if there's anything that I did not cover, also feel free to check out my unboxing and first impressions video, which I'll link up down below in the video description. All right. And as always, if you guys and gals have any questions on anything that I did not cover, or you would like some more elaboration on a particular thing, feel free to leave all of your questions down below in the comments area. I do try to answer all the questions in a very timely fashion. That being said, if you guys and gals enjoyed this video and or found it helpful in any way, shape, form, or fashion, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. If you guys and gals would like to see more content like this, also feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and click off the notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I publish new videos. And if this video piqued your interest, all the links to where you guys and gals could pick up these wireless chargers at some really great prices will be available down below in the video description as well. So as always, if your interest is piqued, down below in the video description should be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. This whole video here today was recorded using the rear-facing 12 megapixel camera on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Active in 720p 30 FPS, and all of the audio for this video here today was recorded using the Comica V30 Lite shotgun style microphone. So please also let me know what you think of the overall video quality and audio quality down below in the comments. Your feedback, as always, is greatly appreciated. I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys and gals in my next video. Peace, everyone.